since it is the holiday season, I thought I would go ahead and jump in with the whole holiday themed videos that are going around, which I kind of never have done before. I'm hesitant to call it a tutorial because it is just me getting ready and putting on makeup like on the fly. So this is the look that I came up with. A glittery red lid, which I totally sport it. A nude lip, and I used quite a bit of Makeup Geek eyeshadows. All Makeup Geek, almost. Yeah, eyeshadows. And then also, I have got 2 limited edition Urban Decay Vice palettes, the ones that are in the green packaging that were super hard to get and are like astronomical prices on eBay. And I wanted to do, I guess, my first giveaway. I ended up with 2 of them, and I would like to give one away to you guys. So I was going to do a get ready with me video using that palette. I haven't used mine yet, and I didn't want to do like a review or anything on it because you can't buy it, which is a total pain in the butt. I need to check though with my post lady because I don't know the specs on like international shipping, because I want it to be international. If it's like too much difficulty, I'm gonna have to make it US only, which kind of bums me out, but at least somebody will be able to get it in any event. But I think that's going to be my next get ready with me video, and I'm going to try to do it sometime this week because I want to give it away to somebody. So just a little something there. Let me know what you guys think about it. So if you're interested in seeing the look that's on my face and, you know, just a get ready with me video, I guess you can hang tight and we'll get into it right now. So I've already got down my base makeup, which is Dr. Jart BB, same old, and other stuff will be listed down below. I'm going to go into this highlighter, which is from Chanel's holiday collection. It's Camellia de Plume. Looks like that. On a Chikuhoda highlighter brush. I'm going to get some of that on there and put it on the top of my cheeks, right about there. Then I'm going to take this Sephora Pro Full Coverage Airbrush number 53. It's like a shaped like a fan brush, but it's more like a kabuki. It's great for like specifically placing products like contour and stuff, but it also buffs out like a kabuki brush, and I love it. Laura from Happy Girl 8 turned me onto this. I'll link her channel down below, and it's awesome. I had to have a couple. And I'm gonna go in with that brush to the Benefit Dallas right here, which is for me, I like to use it more like a bronzer because it gives me that, I'm so fair, it gives me that burnt kind of just out of the sun type of a look. So I'm going to go into that, which I'm due for a new one, but just pick up some of that, and I'm going to contour and bronze up my face with that. So I'm going to start right here, and then I'm going to bring it up and then buff it in, which is what I like about this brush. It kind of works a little bit like my Tom Ford bronzing brush, but it's a lot cheaper. It's like I don't have to go in with a second brush to buff out the product, so. I'm having a hard time picking up product in this box because it's like all depleted in the middle. And then for blush, I chose this blush from Makeup Geek. It's in the shade Honeymoon, and it's kind of a neutral light pink with some sparkles in it. And I'm just going to put that on with a Chikuhodo blush brush. Pick up some of that. Real Techniques powder brush in Reserve Your Cabana from Wet n Wild. This is what I like to put on my neck here. And then I'm going to finish off the face with the Ambient Lighting Powder and Ethereal Light on a Chikuhodo powder brush. Pick up some of that. Somebody asked me on my highlighter video if I had not liked these powders because they weren't in that video, and I use them as finishing powders, which Hourglass actually markets them and refers to them as finishing powders. Which is how I like to use it. Just a real fair light dusting. I don't particularly like to set my face with them because I'm so fair that if I set a tacky something or another with the powders, my skin tone will really take on the tone of the powder. So with the exception of the, you know, Ethereal light, which is white. The other ones I can't, you know, use like that, but I just like to use a real fluffy brush and put a light veil over in a finishing sense. It just kind of brings everything together, and so that everything's married nicely, you know. So you can, however, use the powders however, you know, you want. Setting powders, finishing powders, highlights, eyeshadows, however you want. For the eyes, I'm actually going to prime them with this NYX eyeshadow base, and it's a white one in ESB01. It's actually got some fairly hydrating ingredients in it. Number one is castor seed oil, candelilla wax, mica. Anyway, I'm going to prime my eyes from the lash line to up underneath the brow with this pretty stark white primer. And then on a Chikuhodo GSN 9 brush, I'm going to pick up a dash of this Makeup Geek color in Yellow Brick Road, I believe. Yes, Yellow Brick Road, which is just kind of a light yellow color right there. I'm going to pick that up on the side of the brush, and I'm going to put this right in here. Now we're going to go ahead and get a little festive. I'm going to go into this shade right here, also from Makeup Geek, and it's called Razzleberry, on a Wayne Goss number 18 brush, which is just a flat shader. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to pack that middle of the lid. Let's see. The whole lid. I'm going to do the whole entire lid with that color, Razzleberry. And I'm going to fade it over the yellow there. And go back in with that GSN 9 brush and make sure this part is blended right here. In with that red. I don't want it overly blended though, because if I overdo it, it's going to turn orange. I want it to be yellow fading into red instead of yellow-orange red, I guess. So just kind of like that. Then on a Goss number 6 brush, looks like that, I'm going to go into the shade Bada Bing right there, which is just kind of a dark brown with some gold sparkles in it. And I'm going to, also from Makeup Geek, all this stuff will be listed down below if you happen to miss it, but I'm just going to pick up that, and I'm going to go into the crease with this one. This brush still smells like, it still smells like chocolate from the chocolate bar palette. Pick up a bit more. Brush away some fallout here. And then on a Goss number 19 brush, I'm going to go into Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee with that one and blend out the mocha a bit, starting in the front. We'll blend up that mocha here in a minute. I'm going to lay down Burberry's Trench eyeshadow with a GSN 7 brush underneath the brow. I'm going to put it right up here. I'm not sure how I feel about the NYX base just yet. And then go back in with the Goss 19 and give this a buff. And then we'll go back in with that Goss number 6 brush. And I didn't pick up any more product, but I'm going to blend this. I'm going to blend it up into the creme brulee, right? And then once more with the Goss 19. Before I get into some glitter, I'm going to put on Lash Blast Volume from CoverGirl. I'm not the greatest at doing this on camera, but I'm going to go ahead and put on 2 coats of this. Then while the mascara is drying, I'm going to take the Clinique Superfine Liner for Brows in Blonde, which if you watched my last favorites video, this was in a fail because it just kept breaking off and a bunch of people told me to take it back to the counter and get a new one because I must have got a dud. And so that's what I did, and this one breaks off sometimes, but not like the first one I got, so I do think that I got a dud. Otherwise, I really have been enjoying this pencil. I'm just going to fill in my brows where they're a little sparse and give them some shape. And you can't put a lot of product out. It's just got to be barely out so that it doesn't break. But I really like it otherwise. Now for the fun part. I put my mascara on first because I didn't want, when I put it on, if I were to put the glitter on first all over my lid, I didn't want my mascara brush to catch that and have it fall on my face. So I'm going to go in with the Lit Clearly Liquid Glitter Base from Lit Cosmetics. And this base, or no, what is this? Real Techniques Shading Brush. When I use stuff like this, I always like to use a synthetic brush. And I'm going to dip into this. I just dip it into the deal and then I get some on the back of my hand or wipe off the excess, and I'm going to pat this on my lid. Slightly dipping into the yellow, but not 100% into the yellow. Right? And with this, I like to work fairly quickly, I guess. And then I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to tap into Heartbreaker, also from Lit Cosmetics, and pack that all over the top. Slightly bringing it over the yellow. Hopefully you guys can see that. But a little bit more intense, yes. I really like it. Not a fleck of glitter on my face. Success. I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon, and this is in the shade Row Cocoa. I do got to be a little bit careful with browns. Sometimes they tend to make my eyes look red because my eyes are really light, but I don't want a black one, and blue is just not going to roll with. Well, actually it would probably look really pretty, but as far as like a Christmas theme, I guess, what I'm shooting for, probably not blue. So I'm going to wipe off my waterline with a Q-tip here. And then go ahead and put Row Cocoa on the waterline. Now this look definitely calls for some lashes, so I got the Cocoa Lashes in Goddess that are already trimmed down, and I'm going to put the Duo Brush On Adhesive with the Vitamins on the band, and I'm going to plop these guys on the outer portion of my eye. And I'm using a MUA Makeup Academy that I got this in a kit at CVS. I'm going to use that to apply these with. I'm just going to put them right down there. Kind of push them up a bit because I want those to stick up. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 8C, which is a red. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in, and I'm also going to bring it in over the lips as well. And this is more of a real red, like cooler based red pencil as opposed to a warmer one. I almost wish I would have used a little bit darker red. It's still a cool red lip liner, but I wish it was a little darker. Anyway, maybe this will deepen it up a bit. This is So Marilyn, that little mini lipstick charm from the Charlotte Tilbury set trio from the holiday collection. I'm going to go in with this. Now this is deeper than the lip liner. It's coming off a little brighter in the viewfinder, but anyway, I'm going to go over my lips with this guy. So Marilyn, yeah. Go ahead and take this hair out. I used some new hair products last night when I washed my hair, and I'm kind of a bushwilly, but oh well. I'm not 110% feeling these lips. I wish that they were either a darker red or a nude. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off and put a nude lip on. That'll kind of give you guys two lip looks, I guess. Okay, Estee Lauder Double Wear in 18 Nude. I'm going to go ahead and line them. Slightly stained from the red, but... And then the lipstick I have is the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Kate lipstick, which looks like that. I like the look better with the nude lip. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I guess it was kind of holiday inspired-ish, I guess, but again, it is still just me getting ready, I guess, and putting on makeup. So hopefully you enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.